All right, guys, I'm back. I'm going to shoot a quick little video. Sorry if you guys have not, if it feels like this is a redundant video, but I'm shooting this video so I can post it on Banggood.com, or actually I'm going to post it on YouTube to upload to Banggood.com. And it is sort of a short little flight demo and review of the Devil 380 SAB Goblin Clone. I picked this up from Banggood a few months ago for a really good deal. I got it for $265 with the discount that was running, the sale that was running at the time, which at the time of this posting, if I get this up tonight, it's also got a 20% off deal on it, so you can get this helicopter almost ready to fly for 265 bucks. The only thing you will need is a battery, a transmitter, and a receiver to get it going. So I've done a couple of upgrades to this. Since I got it for so cheap, I got it for $265. I actually invested in the tri-blade head. I've always wanted a multi-rotor, and with the flybarless systems these days, multi-rotor, it has become a lot easier. I've also invested in the tail belt idler. Still on the fence about this, and the reason is because this side is not long enough. If you can see right now, this belt is kind of going up, and it is riding. I don't know if you can see this because I'm kind of one-handed, but it is riding this little rim here. I already put a spacer in here. I put a spacer, a shim from one of the I guess the two-bladed head. I put a spacer in there to kind of lower this a little bit, and even though I've lowered it, it's still riding that, and I can hear a little bit of a grinding noise. I don't want that to cut through the belt, but it seems to be holding it right now. But if you can see right here, this belt is definitely riding up and touching this main gear. So I'm going to go home and put another spacer in that to kind of fix that. I can, like I said, I can hear some sound when I'm kind of doing some maneuvers, and it's probably that belt bouncing around and hitting that main gear. I can hear a little bit of clicking. So I am not, right now, I've been out of the hobby for a long time, so don't expect to see anything spectacular about this, but I'm going to get it up in the air and give it a little bit of a demo flight. We are using the zippy compact 40C batteries. These are 1800 milliamps. These seem to work great for this helicopter. I'm going to get it up in the air and show you some, like I said, just some basic. Right now I got the K-bar tuned into like a mild flight. And if you could just see that just popped off there, I got to definitely tune this belt. I don't want that belt to pop off of there, but I got the K-bar tuned in for a mild flight, and I'm not sure of the head speed right now. I got it set to 75-80% of I got it set to 75-80% of the throttle curve, straight line throttle curve, but I haven't had anyone that can come out and tack this for me. Let's get it up in the air and give it a flight. There we go. Okay, I'm going to step out here a little bit. Just clicking the idle up 1, which I only have an idle up on this right now. Very responsive in the pumps. Again, I got the K-bar set to mild flight, no hard 3D. Been out of the hobby too long to do any hard 3D right now. Just some basic flips and rolls. If you're not familiar with the K-bar, it's got a pretty cool setup. It also has an auto trim feature, which if I take my hands off of this, it'll hold itself there, which is awesome. With a decent mechanical setup, you shouldn't have any problems trimming this out with the auto trim. So let's do a pirouette. Right now I think I got the pirouette rates, the yaw rates at 100%. That's the 100% yaw, and like I said, about 3,000 head speed. Let's do some rolls with it. It flips and rolls beautifully. I haven't really tried a lot of hard TikToks with it because I'm not sure of the stress levels on the tri-bladed head. I've never really, I mean, I've seen a lot of guys flying the little tri-bladed head helicopters, and I've seen some guys banging around big ones, but I've never actually flown one. So I'm a little bit cautious about flying this thing around right now, not knowing what the characteristics totally are. So I'm definitely not Kyle Stacy with the Goblin Kyle Stacy edition banging this thing around. I'm just out here trying to regain all my skills. But let's just try some TikTok, see if it holds them. Actually, it's over my head. I want to get that out there a little bit further. All right, let's try it again. All right, okay, so let's try some TikToks again. Tail's not holding. I might have to turn that gain up on that tail. Seems like it's kicking out a little bit on that TikTok. Let's try it one more time. Definitely got some tail kicking out, and I think that's that belt. That belt's probably putting a lot of pressure on it when I do those TikToks. And it's probably snapping around. So I'm gonna take it light on that right now. And let's just fly it out a little bit and do some mild stuff with it. No hard TikToks until we get that belt situated. I think this is about 3,000 head speed. It's very calm, very stable. Awesome flying helicopter. I mean, I love it. And I could definitely see where it's gonna maybe needing a little bit more gyro adjustment, or the tail is getting, like I said, getting caught up on that belt. So I'm gonna stop doing the flips and rolls because I can see how it's kicking out on that belt. Do I hear anything in there banging around? I do. I hear a little bit of noise. I'm going to bring it in and land it. Hopefully this gave you guys a decent idea of how this thing will fly. This is pretty much the stock setup, guys. There's no, with the exception of the, okay, we're going into power, low power. So my battery ran down on me. And he's safely on the ground. So the controller has a low power RPM drop. It flies great. The governor seems to work well, and I have no complaints. All right, now that I got this thing taken apart, I can see that the belt was actually slipping off of this gear and running on the bottom of this. So I definitely got to fix that. Again, I got to lower this. That is a manufacturer defect. This little shaft here should be longer to get the idler down lower so that your belt runs true. So I won't be flying this again until I fix that, which should be an easy fix. But I can also see here, because of it, I'm getting some wear on this idler pulley here, some rubber kind of burning off on it. So I don't want to lose a belt mid-flight, but I'll definitely fix that tonight with another shim. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.